Okay, don't forget to put your name in. We're live, Jay. We're live. We're live. I'm gonna put the big screen on. Hey, Adam's in the house. He's on YouTube. Adam's on YouTube. The J-Star is on live in STREAMYARD. I'm gonna put it on the big screen so you can see me. Now make sure I press the right button. I keep knocking my picture off. Boom. Hey, there we are. Good stuff. I will keep checking in, make sure Jay's doing his work properly, because that's what the StreamYard's for, so I can see you guys working as well. I can actually see you on the little screen now. I can't see Adam because he's on YouTube. I just hope that he's training and not sitting there with a soft drink and an umbrella. Yeah, he's working hard, hopefully. We'll start in just a minute because it's now, well, it's 10 past now. So anybody who's green belt, 6th cup, green belt, 5th cup, this is your class. If you can't be bothered or if you're too lazy, then that's your fault. Lucas is here as well. Fantastical. So Lucas, Adam, and the J-Star are in the house. Right? StreamYard, I can see you. Facebook and YouTube, I cannot. So bear that in mind when you're doing the classes. If you want corrections and stuff, then best StreamYard, and the link was there. There's 3 links in there, the message. StreamYard link, which is like Zoom, okay? I can see you. And Facebook is blah, and then YouTube is blah, blah. Right, hopefully you've warmed up, or you're at least warm enough to do the techniques that we're going to do. Pretty much time to hit the live button, so we're all good there. Right, let us begin. Carry up, come now. Right. And wait for Jay to bow. Take one. Yeah, that's better. Try not to do a curtsy though. It's lean forward like this. Yeah? You don't do this. Not stick your bum out. You don't bow with your bum. You bow with your head, right? Hello? It's not that. Right? Lean forward from the waist here. And then back up again. That's what it's done. It builds your muscles up as well. It makes you strong. This doesn't make you strong. Well, it might make you strong that way, but not this way. Yeah, that makes you stronger. Okay, let's start. Green belt style. One thing I'm noticing, though I keep telling you, is this knife hand inward strike. This knife hand inward strike is done in an L stance. Okay, so that knee at the back's bent. This one at the front's also bent. It's not this, it's not a stand-up stance, it's L stance. You lean back. This one is straight up and down, so you have to lean back. And this hand is high section. When you're doing this twin forearm block, and then here, the fingertips should be high section now. Not here and then lift them up. That makes no sense whatsoever. The purpose of this is to strike probably the neck of your opponent. Right? So if you do this, what's that going to do? All you're going to do is maybe tickle the ribs or break your fingers. And then you're going to lift their arm up. And then it can hit you in the head with it. Right? So get this hand up here. It's already high. It's already up here. So pull back and strike. It's a high knife hand inward strike. So all you practice that now. You can do it from here. Twin forearm block. That's fine. You can do it from there. But I'm going to ask you in the test just to stand there in parallel stance and come forward with the strike. You have to practice just to strike by itself. Every single technique has to be done by itself, on the right side, on the left side, going forwards, going backwards, even going at an angle. Changing angles. You've got to learn it from all sorts of angles. Yeah, Jay's practicing away there. Good. That's it. So every single strike that you're doing now, Jay, there's no middle, there's no low, it's all high. So if you do this, your fingertips are as high as your eyes. And you're using this knife hand here. This is the part of the hand you're using. Songkam. There. not your pinky bone, not your finger. That's a no-no. It's here. Knife hand. And if you close the hand, that's a side fist. Yeah? Side fist, knife hand. It's exactly the same part, except here's more of a cushion for your opponent, and that one's a snap in half. Right? Knife hand. Songkal anuro. Anuro means inward, in towards the center. Anuro, towards your center. Songkal anuro terigi. Terigi means strike. And I want you to practice with both hands, because obviously the pattern does it both sides. Don't forget the other side, Jay, because that's quite a lot on your right hand now. They're getting better, by the way. But don't forget your left hand as well. And don't forget your left, what stance are we doing? Your L stance. Because sometimes your hands might be doing the right thing here, but just check, are your knees bent? Or are you standing up like this? Are your legs straight? They shouldn't be straight. They should be L stance. Down, up, down. And it stays like that. What I've asked the yellow belts to do is count one elephant. All right, so all go to parallel stance. I'm going to go and do the first move of one yo. One elephant. One elephant. One elephant. Every time you do a technique, even if it's done in Dosan, one yo, or Yogok for the 5th cups, I want you to count one elephant before you do the next move. So, for example, 5th cups, one elephant, 2 elephant, 3. One yo, one elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. Yeah, no matter what you do, and even this, one elephant, 2. No. Finish the elephant first. One elephant. Do the elephant before you kick. Not this. No. One elephant, 2 elephant, 3. Look at the knees. They're bent. Bent knees. I want to see you practicing. I can only see Jay. I can't see Lucas or Adam. But when you land, make sure it's an L stance and not a standing up stance. Doesn't exist. Right, go on then, let's do those 3 moves again. Ready? Hana. Hana. I'm counting. J. Hana. Nobody moves yet. Tur. Are your knees bent? Set. Are your knees bent? Or are you starting to straighten up again? I bet you're starting to straighten up again. I bet Adam, you're starting to straighten up again. Lucas, are you bending your knees? Jay, are you bending your knees? And barrel. I've set the yellow belts a challenge. And if the yellow belts beat the green belts, you're in big trouble. The challenge is, you've got to do a sitting ready stance and stay there for the longest. So you've got to do me a video of you going 3, 2, 1, begin. And you've got to stay. No scratching, no picking, no coughing, no dropping the hands. Yeah, none of that. And no wiggling or straightening the legs. Absolutely statue still. No moving. That's your challenge. I wonder who's going to win that one. I wonder if the yellow belts are going to beat the green belts. Right, let's get back to this one yo. The same thing applies here. Golimiamaki. One elephant. Make sure that it's a reverse that you're doing. I've got my left foot and my right hand. My left foot and my right hand. What is it you're doing? Then 2, 3. Are you punching to the center or are you punching away over to Japan? You should be in a walking stance, front knee bent, back leg straight, punching in the center line in a reverse punch. It's a reverse punch in one yo. So that's what you should be doing. Okay, go back. That's the second thing. Right, so the first thing, 1 elephant. 2 elephant, high strike. 3 elephant, knees bent on all 3 of those stances. L stance and fixed stance. Your knees should be bent. Hopefully that's right. I can't actually see now. Yeah. The next thing is you count the elephants. 1 elephant. 2 elephant. 3. There's even elephants there. And you punch to the center in a reverse punch. Get your hand up, Jay. Where are you off to? I'm punching towards the camera. If you're not punching to the camera, maybe your feet are not pointing to the camera. But right now, my belly button is on the camera, and so is my punch. Yeah? Not this. This. Punching. No lazy. Punching to the camera. All right? You've got to count the elephants from now on. And the challenge is to do a sitting stance for longer than anybody else. Who's going to win? Only the lazies will lose first. So Maki, 1, 2, and did you see how I paused on the front kick? I still counted the elephant on the front kick. 1, 2, 3. 3 elephants. Okay? So you must pause on the front kick. And guess what? The next bit. 1 elephant. 2 and 3, whatever it is you're doing next. Knife hand side strike, stepping round, guarding block, or landing in a knife hand block. Doesn't matter. Yeah? Because you've got that. What's important is you do the bending ready stance. 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, or 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. For 1 elephant, you bend. 2 elephant, you kick. And the 3rd elephant, you land. You don't land before the elephant. Right? If you land before the elephant's going to land on you. So you've got to wait. 1 elephant. 2, that's too quick. Too quick. 1 elephant. 2 elephant. 3 elephant. That's your next task. Right, Jay? Lucas and Adam and Gabrielle when he watches later. 1 elephant. Don't put your foot down. Try and get a full elephant. Not a baby elephant. A humongous African elephant. Bending ready stance. Down. That was rushed as well. It was too bad, that one. Don't like that one. Lucas is here, good. Adam is here. Go on, Jay, let's see it. Yeah. Yeah. No. You forgot the elephant. Yeah, it would have been good. It would have been good, but you went like this. I'm falling. Bam! And you kicked the elephant. You've got to learn to hold. Every green belt and 5th cup and above, any green and above, all right? Your second challenge, your green belt, you're privileged, you're getting a special task, a special competition. Green belts and above, how many elephants can you hold this for? I didn't say do 1 yo, Jay, you should be listening. Yeah, good practice, but listen, you've got to count. So here's the yellow belts. White belts and yellow belts have got to stay here. Send me a video. You're going to do the same thing. But the green belts and above, you've got, that's not long enough. You've got to stay there, show me a video where the hands are in the right place, the foot is in the right place, not this. No, strong. Yeah, no kick, no need for a kick. I want you to stay in bending ready stance as long as you possibly can. That's the video you've got to send to me. And the sitting ready stance. And make sure the yellow belts and the white belts don't beat you. Otherwise there'll be trouble. Right, there's nobody else coming in. Oh well, that's all right. We've got loads of time as well. We'll keep going. I don't mind. Right, so there's no fifth cup on. If there are no fifth cups on because they haven't presented themselves here, I have no idea. Fifth cups? Sorry, but you lose out because you're not here. We're going to do one yo. All right? I'm going to start here. Far back as I can go. You do the same thing. Make sure you've got enough room. Close ready stance A. And I'm going to do a block to B. I'm going to go left. I've got the letters up on the wall. I've got A, B, C, D, E, and F. All right? One yo, you need that. A, B, C, D, and F. There's C. There's D, the line C, D. There's A and B. And E and F. Yeah? So here we go. One yo to me. Twin forearm lock to B. Ready? Hana! I didn't say to, Hana, I said. So you should be stood there in an L stance with your back knee bent. And your front knee bent also. Not moving, not wiggling, not picking your nose, not scratching your bum. Stay there. Now for the strike. Two. And stay there. Set. Net. That's all. Bend the knees. Yes, sir. Here's the first bend and ready stance. Not my favorite one. Hana. Come on, keep it there, keep it together. Get your knees bent, back straight, arms up, not hunched over. You're gonna fall over then. You've got to get good balance. You've got hands in the right place, feet in the right place. Then side kick and guard. Then guard, forward. Then forward. Then forward. Right, I'm going to move back for you guys. I'm going to go back one step. All right, now I'm going to do the next move, which is twin forearm block over to E. Ready? 1, 2. Keep the knees bent. Keep the knees bent in strike. 3. Punch. 4. 5, 6. All right. Now I'm going to face you guys for the next bit. I'm going to do the Maki. I'm going to step in, right foot, then left foot. So Maki. Make sure it's your left foot and your right hand. Then kick and punch. Remember what I said about the elephants. Then left, Dolimio. Kick and punch. I'm going to have to scoot back a little bit, otherwise I'll kick the laptop. Then right foot forward and bend. Now stay there because I need to check that Mr. Stay in that move. I don't know where you're moving to, Mr. Jay. What are you flitting about for? Eh? Have you not been practicing this or something? Come on, bend your... If you look towards the guitars, look towards the guitars. You should be facing that way anyway. Just listen and stop perching your knee. Get your foot off your leg. Your knee should not be, that's a bit better. You need to practice this. Look at the guitars. Look at the guitars. Keep looking. Bend in ready stance. Bend. Kick. Down and guard. And foot to foot and guard. And barrow. Right? So hopefully Adam and Lucas, you were paying attention then, you went through the moves. We can go back and watch this video though, right? You can go back and watch this video anytime. Just have to check the time. What time is it? 4:30. Oh, we've gone over, have we? I don't know. Oh, no, we haven't. No. Oh, we've got a few minutes yet. Good. That's good. I just can't tell. Time's going very, very slowly here. Right. The next thing we're going to do is, well, there's not really much you can do. On green belt, it's very much about balancing. And it's about not being lazy with the stances. All right, but let's talk about the stances now. You've got the L stance. That's not new because you've been doing that since 9th Cup. But a fixed stance, that's just a bit longer and it's 50-50. 50-50. But how much longer is it? Well, I'll show you. Probably with this, I don't know. If I do this, what's the best way to do this? There you go. That's the best way to do it. Can you see that bit of paper? I can. All right. So that's L stance. I'm facing that way. This is my right leg. So this is right L stance. It's right L stance because the weight is on this leg. Most of the weight is on this leg. It's a right L stance. But now watch. If I do this and move my foot to there, that's now a fixed stance. That's now a fixed stance with my right foot here and my left foot here. Okay? This is a left fixed stance. We'll do that another time. But anyway, look. L stance. Fixed stance. You see the line? L stance. Fixed stance. That's all the difference is. It's not massive. We go from L stance. We don't step backwards. I'm just showing you the length, right? I'm just showing you the length. That's the difference in the stance, there to there. But when we're doing the stance, we go L stance and forward to fixed stance. Forward to fixed stance. That was me demonstrating the back foot so you could see the difference in the fixed stance and the L stance. But when we do it in the pattern, right? So if I start there, that's probably a bad example. Let me start there. There, and that much. I've moved from there to there. That's it. From there to there. That's L stance to fixed stance. That's how much you move. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. It shouldn't be complicated. L stance is 70-30. Both knees are bent. Fixed stance is 50-50. Both knees are bent. Neither stance, neither of them have a straight leg in them. No straight leg, no straight leg. Walking stance, one straight leg. Sitting stance, no straight leg. So none of you should be straightening your leg in sitting stance, L stance, or fixed stance. In walking stance, only one leg should be straight. Not this. I'm tired. No. Yes. No. L stance. No. No. Fixed stance. Still no. No. Sitting stance. Absolutely no. So no bending the knees at the back for walking stance. No bending the knees. Stay straight. But every other stance, bend your knees. You got that, Jay? Just put your thumbs up, Jay. I can't hear you. Yes, Jay? No, Jay? Right then. So that's your task, the three of you, the three amigos, Lucas, Adam, and Jay. Stop bending your knees in the wrong stance. Sorry, stop straightening your legs. Stop straightening your legs in the wrong stance is what I meant to say. Yeah? This, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Right? None of that Herbert stuff. It's not ballet. Right? Let me see the strike again. I can see you on the screen, Jay. Can you do knife hand in with strike again, please? Go straight into the strike. No twin forearm. Right? But your legs, look at them. Are your legs bent or straight? Aha! See? Now that's a habit you have to stop. And the only way for you to stop that habit is for your mum and dad to kick your bum every time you do it. Yeah? How would you like your bum kicked every time you do it wrong? Not very much. Then don't do it. There you go. The quickest lesson ever. Yeah? Big stool, was it steel toe cap boots? Right on the boogie. Yeah? Would you like that? No. No, no. Your boogie, not your dad's. Right then. Parallel stance. Bending ready stance. Where's your hands at, Jay? I said bending ready stance. Aha. Exactly. So you've got to practice that a bit more, mister. And I don't doubt that Lucas and Adam, actually, Lucas practices the most out of the three of you. Yeah? So his is probably the best. And he's the one that got his green belt last. So why is his bending ready stance better than you two? Because he practices properly. He doesn't cut corners. Yeah? Doesn't cut corners. If you have to read a book, you have to read the front cover and the back cover and every page in between. Otherwise, you won't know what the book is about. You might know what it's about by reading the preface, but you need to read the book to know for your English test. You need to read the question in your maths test. You need to read the question in your physics test. You need to read the music to play it. Yeah? Even if it's just to find out what key it's in. So when you're doing the techniques, don't cut corners. Don't go, oh, look, I did that. It was brilliant. It wasn't. It was only okay for a second. You've got to do 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 25 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Jay, you can't stand still for 5 seconds. You're bouncing from left to right there. Are you tired or something? You tired? Right, no excuses then. Yeah, no excuses. You should be practicing properly without cutting corners. So please do so. Right, last one for you three. The three of you, I'm going to stand at the side. I want to see two-step sparring number one. Right? So I'm going to go chariot come there. And what I'll do is I'll put it on the big screen. I'm going to still watch you, Jay, in a little picture. But for everyone, they want to see me practicing so they can see how to practice. So there's the bow. There's no measure in two-step sparring. I'll just step back. And look, I'm in an L stance. Not straight knees, lazy L stance, but L stance all the time. First one. Walking stance punch. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Middle, front kick like in Dosan. And down. All right, I'll do that again. Player one, to me. Player one, punch. Player one, middle, front kick, and down. Now player two. Listen carefully. Middle, inner forearm block. Second block, block two. Not outer, baby block. It's number two block, Gangnam style. So I go one, walking stance, middle inner forearm block, then two hands out, X fist, downward block. My feet don't move. Keep checking my feet. Check my feet, check my feet, check my feet. This foot did not move. It doesn't come back and go. It doesn't do that. It just goes like that, punch. All right, let's do that again. Player two again. Ready? One, inner forearm block. Two, X fist downward. Three, obverse punch. All right, now I'm going to do it towards you. I'm going to step back. I'm doing player one. I'm going to step and punch. Now we're going to step and kick. Now you can do player one if you want. I'm going to do player two. Can't see you very well, so I'm just going to do it anyway. Get ready to punch. You step back in a guarding stance. You should be in an L stance forearm block with your right foot back behind you. What are you doing, Jay? Jay, what are you doing? You're standing there with your hands behind your back. Get into a guard. Okay, you're doing player one, I'm doing player two. So you do your punch, hada. Pull. That's your middle front kick. I just blocked your middle front kick, and then I quickly punch you back. Arrow. Show. Right? Jay, why am I catching you doing nothing? Come on, it's practice time. How many hours in a day? And I'm asking for you for 30 minutes. 30 minutes to do some work, yeah? That's 30 minutes that Lucas is working and Adam is working and you're not. So they're going to go forward and leave you behind. So please don't stand there and do nothing. Practice, okay? You're doing player one again. I'm doing player two. To me. You should be stepping back, your right foot guard. That's not backwards. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're going that way. Okay, right. So you're doing player one. Hada! That's the wrong hand, Jay. Should be your right hand. Two. Okay, I'm doing player one now. To me. You have to defend. Hada! And barrel. I think you need to wake her up, Jay. I think the next competition that comes up, you'll be going to enter it. The next competition, you're all entering. Right? You need to be woken up a little bit. Because whatever your goals were, if your goal was to learn to defend yourself, you're not going to be able to do it. If your goal was to get fitter, you're not going to get fitter if you don't put some effort in. Right? So if you want to be fitter, faster, defend yourself, jump higher, jump further, run faster, hit harder, break boards, you're not going to be able to do that without putting some effort in. That's 100% guaranteed. Unless the other person runs away. Woohoo! Bonus. Right, where are we at? We've got a few minutes left. Let's do number two. Number two. Step back and guard. To me. Front kick. This time it's a low front kick. And land. Yeah, so that's one step. I've kicked and I've stepped, number one. Then step forward and punch. Walking stance punch. I'll do it again. Number 2, to me. First, low front kick. Middle punch. And barrel. Now player 2. Player 2 is going backwards. We're going to block that kick. Low front block. Well, so low out of forearm block. Front block. They used to call it front block. Low out of forearm block. Then step back. Prepare. This is you getting an L ready stance. Then pivot and lift. And strike. I'll do it again. Right? What I'll do is actually face this way because you can see them. First, block their front kick. 1. Then step back. Make some distance. Pivot the feet. Rising kick. And strike. That's player 2. So I'm going to do it towards you. Now I'm going to do player 1. I'm going to guard. I'm going to kick. And down. That's 1 step. 2. 2 steps. All right. Now you're going to be player 1. So you step back and guard. You're going to do your front kick. 1. I blocked your front kick. Now step forward and punch. I've made some distance and I'm going to lift my foot up and then strike you on the neck. Arrow. That's 1 and 2. 1 and 2 of 2 step sparring. You need to know 3. Green belts need to know 3, and we've just got enough time to do that now. Number 3. Right, I'll face that way. Player 1. To me. Number 3. Walking stance. Punch. Left foot. Side kick. And land. Now, all this time we're doing that, you're not thinking about it now, but you must make a habit, right? Elephants. Here. 1 elephant. 2 elephants. Yeah? And down. Try and hold your leg up there a bit longer. That's going to make your legs stronger. Both legs will be stronger. If you learn to keep your foot up a while, it'll make both legs stronger than they are right now. And you need that for your taekwondo. So please practice it like that. Player 2. Player 2 is outer forearm, outer forearm. Both are outer forearm. Now watch. I'll do it this way because it's easier to see. Outer forearm. Middle outer forearm. I'm blocking your punch. Then I'm going to block your side kick. Look at the hands. Not swoosh, but stop there. If I stop your foot there, your foot's going to fall here, and then I can hit you here with my elbow. If you knock them away over there, they could put their foot down and hit you with a reverse turning kick, or if they scoot off over there, you won't be able to hit them anymore because they're out of range. You scoot them off out of range. You don't want that. You want to be able to hit them. All right? There's 3 things happening. Block, block, counter. The counter is very important. The counter is the one that definitely stops them from carrying on. If you do the blocks properly, that should as well. But it's not guaranteed, is it? So, player 2. Outer forearm. L stance. Inward block. Is still outer forearm though. Look, pinky side. Outer forearm, inward block. Then this foot, like your pattern 1 yo, back and out. And look which elbow it is. It's not my front foot, it's my rear. Yeah? My left foot's behind me, my left elbow. Don't worry about left and right, just look at which foot's in front. Well, it's not that one. It must be that. That's the one in the back. Look. There's the elbow there. So I'll do it again. Step back. Block. Walking stance. Block. L stance. Switch forward. Rear elbow. So the back arm. Use that to elbow onto the target. Look how the hand is Yeah? It doesn't swish round, it doesn't cut. It goes forward to there. Forward, straight there, like a psychic. Right then, hard workers, hopefully. It is finished, the class. Please don't forget to put, well, you've already put your names there, Adam. If you put your name as well in Jay, in Facebook and YouTube, your dad and mum can go back in and put your name in. Yeah, but with you guys, with Jay, because you're on StreamYard, if mum and dad put your name in, Jay, on StreamYard, that'll be good. Yeah, Jay on StreamYard. It's going to go in as online, but just it helps Linda. Yeah, there's all these things firing in. Wow, what's this? All right. Get practicing. Watch the video back on YouTube and Facebook, please, and practice. Right? I will see you next class. Good night. Remember, that's a better one, Jay. Yeah. Right, you all. See you next class. Have a good evening.